Let us discuss the law of diminishing marginal utility. Now this is also called Gauss's first law, and according to that law, as the consumption increases, the marginal utility derived from each additional unit declines. We will explain this concept with the help of one table. So here is the table. In this table we can see that when the consumer has consumed the first quantity, that means he just started consuming that commodity, then marginal utility for the first unit was 7. When he added one more unit to the first unit, then the marginal utility became 4, which actually has declined. We can explain this concept with the help of one example. Suppose you went for jogging. You continued the jogging for half an hour. You were very tired. Now you are very thirsty as well. So when you came back home, you tried to satisfy your thirst and you took a small glass of water to satisfy your want, to satisfy your thirst. So here the first glass of water will give you some amount of satisfaction that we can assume here as the first unit satisfaction or the first unit's marginal utility, which is 7. Now to some extent you are satisfied. Your thirst is not that acute when you started consuming the water, or when you started taking the first glass of water. Now you added the consumption, you took the second small glass of water. Now here in this case, since your thirst has already been satisfied to some extent, the ability or the one satisfying power of the second glass will be little lower than the first unit. So the second unit or second glass of water has given you the marginal utility or satisfaction, which we have measured here with the number 4. So we can see the marginal utility has gone down. Now you are feeling better after taking 2 glasses of water. Now if you add one more glass, probably you will also be able to satisfy the residual amount of thirst with the help of the third unit. So here is the consumption of the third unit of glass comes. So this third unit of glass will help you to satisfy want, which is equal to 2 utils of marginal utility. So again marginal utility gone down for the third unit from 4 utils to the 2 utils. Correct? Now you are not thirsty too much, but little thirst is there only. So you again added one more glass of water, the 4th glass. So this is your 4th unit of consumption. Now here basically the want that you can satisfy with the 4th glass is very small amount, and it is only 1 util. So the marginal utility again gone down. Now in this situation, or you reached at a situation where if you take one more glass of water, you will not get any additional satisfaction. So the 5th glass will not give you any satisfaction. So here the marginal utility became 0. Now in this case, if you again take one more glass of water, marginal utility for the 6th glass will be negative. So if you look at the trait of marginal utility at here, marginal utility always decreasing. So we can also say marginal utility is ever decreasing. This feature of marginal utility was caught by the law of diminishing marginal utility.